Joined by head coach JD. Mate, the weather the last few weeks, does it remind you of your time back in the north of England?
Yeah, it's been a bit like that. It's been cold, wet, miserable, but the result last weekend certainly put a smile on everyone's face, and looking forward to getting playing on a dry track tomorrow in Newcastle.
Your experience over there, has it helped with your game plans and your preparations over the last few weeks?
Oh, you definitely learn how to control the ball and what things work in the wet, in the conditions. You know, your back five are important to you. Your tightening your defensive lines up important, and ending your sets well is important, and I thought we did those three things really well last week.
Yeah, speaking of that, we had great ball movement as well in the conditions, and only 18 missed tackles, so something that you must have concentrated on.
Yeah, I've been saying that to the players for a while now. It's funny when you're in the right headspace that the ball tends to land where you want it to land, and when you're coming off the back of an aggressive mindset in your defence, things get a lot easier in the game, and like I said, we need to back that up this week now.
Yeah, JD, just on last week again, Cody took a lot of the responsibility in the kicking, putting it in that left-hand corner. Was that always the plan?
Yeah, I think it just depends on where we land. We like to put it back in pockets. Like he did a great job in the second half, putting it in the right-hand pocket a couple of times as well. We don't really have a distinctive plan. It's more about putting them in corners and squeezing our line up and making it hard for teams to get out.
Mate, a couple of serious injuries out of last weekend's game. Campbell, how's he doing?
Yeah, not too bad. He's having surgery now, actually. So, I'll have a chat to him this afternoon. Just a huge effort from him to stay on the field and play 40 minutes with a fractured cheekbone and eye socket. And that's that kind of thing that inspires us to back up this week and play well in his absence. I know Tane will relish the opportunity to get out there and put his best foot forward. And Hame, just really unfortunate hamstring strain, freakish accident similar to what happened on the Latrell, but not the same injury, fortunately. But he'll be back in 4 to 6 weeks.
And in the lower grades, obviously, Liam Knight, that shocking incident that we've seen.
Yeah, horrendous tackle. I think it's a tackle we need to wipe out of our game completely. To give a bloke 3 weeks for deliberately attacking the knee of a player is, in my opinion, ordinary. And that's why we're still seeing it in our game, because the game doesn't want to be strong enough on it.
Mate, you must have been pleased with Latrell's return, both mentally and physically.
Yeah, and unsurprised. His way he's conducted himself through this rehab, through his stint in the US, and then the way he's conducted himself since he's come back has been first class. I thought his decision to put the club first and his teammates first was pretty important as well. And we're excited to have him back. And like I said last week, it's not all on him, but he makes a big difference.
And a great honour for him this week, being named as captain of this great club.
Yeah, for sure. It's a huge honour, to get to lead the team. I know the players are looking forward to him to lead the way, but as Latrell knows, he's just got to do his job. Not get overawed by feeling like he's got to talk too much. Just get out there, do his job, and that's the leadership we need from him.
Mate, just on tomorrow night, injury toll, Origin boys, it's a totally different side we're going to be looking at. A couple of boys getting their first opportunity for the year. Yeah,
it's good to have Jed Cartwright back. He's had 3 big games in New South Wales Cup. Probably would have played first grade last week if he didn't get a 1 week suspension for his game in the Cup the week before. So really excited to have him back. It's been a tough journey for him, but he's in the best physical shape and mental space he's been in since he's been at the club. So I'm excited to see him out there. Really happy to have Michael Cheekham back as well. They're genuine edge back rowers that we've been missing, especially since we lost Hosty. So the next few weeks will be important, getting those guys up to speed, and allows us to push Jairo back in the middle at some point, and that really strengthens our middle third as well.
And what about our new signing, mate? Will we get to see him?
Yeah, Daniel will play. He'll come in onto the bench. Mark Nicholls is out with a head knock, so he'll come into that area. And
one player we all love and the fans love is Saliva. How good has he been for the club?
Yeah, he's been outstanding. Really happy when I got the opportunity to talk to Saliva and convince him to come to the club. A lot of people say he's exceeded expectations. Not for me. I'm a huge fan of him, what he brings to our club on the field and so much off the field. He's such a calm and honourable person that everybody likes to be around, and looking forward to having him here for many more years.
Thanks for joining us, JD, and good luck tomorrow night, mate.
Cheers, Browny. Thanks, mate.
Good on you, mate.